Okay, we're going to start with a new chapter. This is chapter number 23. Is on mean, median and mode. Okay. There are three things that you can see here: mean, median and mode. They are all called central tendencies. Okay. So you're going to find these central tendencies. I can give you an example. Like say, in a class of 50, I give a test out of 100. And you find that there are two boys who get more than 90. Okay. Say the subject is on English, and two boys get above 90, and two boys get below 10, and the rest of the boys get marks between 50 and 60. So I cannot say, by looking at the fellows who got more than 90 marks, that are two boys who got more than 90 marks, I cannot say that this class is very good in English. And I also cannot judge by looking at the two boys who got less than 10 and say that this class is poor in English. I have to see the maximum are in which range. Many of us got marks between 50 and 60. So that's an average mark. So most of the boys got marks between 50 and 60. So the average marks of this class will lie between 50 and 60. That is finding central tendency. So these three quantities, mean, median and mode, are also called central tendencies. That's what we are going to find. Now we are going to find these values or these quantities for the first type of data that will be given to you, which is called raw data, otherwise called ungrouped data. Raw data or ungrouped data are just few numbers which are given in random order. Okay. So I have given an example here. These are some numbers which are given in random order. Okay. There is no particular order that is followed. Okay. It's not in ascending order or descending order. So, first case is we are going to calculate these three quantities for raw data, otherwise called ungrouped data, for odd number of elements. If you count the number of elements which are here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So there are 11 elements which are odd number of elements. Okay. For this we are going to find mean, median and mode. The first quantity that you are going to find is mean. Mean is also called average. It's like finding average of your marks. Say you have 10 subjects marks, and if you are asked to find the average of your marks, all that you will do is add all the marks and divide by the number of subjects. So 10 subjects are there, you add all the marks of the 10 subjects and divide it by 10. That will give you the average marks that you get in all the 10 subjects. Okay. So here mean also means average, which means you have to add all this and divide by the number of elements here. As I said, there are 11 elements here. So to find mean is equal to, keep adding all of them. That's 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 5 plus 9 plus 3 plus 7, and divided by the number of elements that are 11. If you add all this, you will get 55 divided by 11. That should give you a 5. So the mean of this raw data that is given, that's the average of all the data, all the numbers that are given here, is 5. That's the first quantity. The second quantity is median. This is the data. For this, you're going to find median. Median means middle number. Now, when you need to find median, you have to arrange this raw data that is given in ascending order. Ascending order means smallest to the biggest. So, if you look at this data, the smallest number is 1. So, that's 1. That's written first. Then 2. Then there is a 3, 4, but you'll see there is 5, 5, 5, 3 times. Okay. and then comes a 6, a 7, 8 and a 9. So I have arranged this first in ascending order. Okay. After arranging them, this is important, median when you find, you have to arrange the raw data that is given in ascending order. Okay. After that, you know that the number of elements that are there are 11. Okay. So you can find what is the middle number, because median means the middle number, what is in the middle. So I left out 5 from the front and 5 behind, which means this is what is in the middle. This number is in the middle. Okay. Now that's 5 is in the middle. So that becomes the median. So median is equal to 5. Mean was 5, you added and divided by the number of elements. Median is the middle number, you arrange this in ascending order and see what is in the middle. Okay. The third quantity is mode. Nothing much you have to do for finding mode. Usually for mode, there are hardly any calculations. Okay. Mode is the number that occurs frequently. Means the number which occurs most number of times. Okay. So if you look at this data, the only number that occurs many number of times is 5. So that becomes the mode. Mode is 5. This is for raw data with odd number of elements. I am going to show you with even number of elements. So raw data or ungrouped data for even number of elements. So what I have done is the same data which I have used. I have only increased one of the 7s. Okay. I have included a 7 in between. First thing that you will find is mean. Mean is equal to, mean means average, so add everything and divide by the number of elements. If you see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there are 12 elements. So add everything, that's 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 3 plus 7. Divided by, there are 12 elements, so divided by 12. If you add all this, you will get 62. Divided by 12. Divide this, you will get 5.1666, it go on. So round this off, that will give you 5.17 is your mean. Okay. The second thing that you are going to find is the median. As I said, when you have to find the median, you will have to arrange this data in ascending order. Okay. So the smallest one is 1, then you have a 2, then 3, then 4, then there are 3 5s, and then there is a 6, 2 7s are there, and 1 8 and 1 9. So this is arranged in ascending order. Again, there are 12 elements. So what I am going to do is, I am going to leave 5 of these from the front and 5 behind. And you will see in the middle, there are 2 numbers. You have 5 and 5. So median is given as, add both of them and divide by 2. That's 5 plus 5 divided by 2. That will give you 5. That's 10 divided by 2, which gives you 5. Okay. If this was 5 and 6, this will be 5 plus 6 divided by 2. That's 11 by 2, which will give you 5.5. Okay. The third quantity that you can find is called mode. Mode means the number that occurs frequently. If you look at this data, which number occurs frequently or which number occurs most number of times? You will see 5 occurs 3 times, 7 occurs 2 times, this occurs most number of times, therefore mode is 5. I have also given one more example. Look at this one. The example has 1, 2, there are 2 3s, 4, there are 2 5s, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for this you have to find, say, mode. Okay. Mode means the number that occurs most number of times. You will see there is a 3 that is occurring 2 times. There is a 5 that occurs 2 times. Both occur the same number of times. So don't add them and divide by 2. Okay. Mode here are both. Both of them occur 2 times. Therefore, mode is 3 and also 5. And your homework is exercise 23B, question number 1. Okay. This question number 1, if you notice, you have to find only mean. So find only mean, no need to find all the 3. Okay? Find only whatever is asked, mean or median or mode. Okay? And next one is exercise 23C, question numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In 1, 2, 3, 4, you might see they've asked only 1 or 2 quantities. But in 5, all 3 quantities have to be found. Okay? So see what is asked, do only those. No need to find everything.